Hey guys, welcome back to RelatableLOA. I'm in a completely different location because I am on a vacation in Florida, but I just want to say, guys, I am on a completely different road. I've just completely hit a new phase in my manifesting journey, and I want to share it because I kind of did in my last video. I'm just tired of feeling like I need to affirm all day to get what I want because it feels like a job. No matter how much you really want something and how it certain times when you do affirm, it feels good. I don't know, maybe this isn't everybody, but I feel like a lot of us are just like, okay, this is, no matter how much you want it, saying it all day feels like a job, and it shouldn't be a job to manifest. It should just be natural. And the people who tend to get the things that they want, and I say tend because you can affirm all day and get what you want. I've done it, but it's hard to sustain something that you don't want to be doing. So the people who tend to get what they want are the people who they don't need to affirm all day, but when they think about it, they're like, it's done. I don't have to do any more work for this thing. It's done. Now, that being said, you create the rules for your reality. So if you say you don't need to affirm all day, you don't need to affirm all day. But still, when you do think about your desire, you need to think about it like you need to say it's done. You need to stop saying that you're in a process of doing it. I really touched on that in my last video, so if you're more interested in that, I did touch on it in my last video. Sorry, I have to hold this because I don't have my camera stand. But yeah, like you have to stop saying that you're like working towards manifesting something because you're not working towards it. You are done. If you want to have it, you have to be done. You can't be working towards it, saying that. You can't have that. Basically, stop having the mindset that like you're in a process of doing it because you're done. If you want that to happen, whatever it is you're trying to manifest, you can't be saying that you're working towards it because that sends a message that you're working towards it, and you're just perpetually in that place of working towards it because that's what you're focusing on. Now, like I said, you create the rules for your reality, but we have to do this in a way that makes sense to us. So a lot of us it's not gonna make sense to us to feel like we're constantly in this process. How are we going to get from there to what we want? Because when you're at the end result, you're not constantly affirming all day. Like, think about it. I thought about a lot of the things that I've manifested in my life, and the things that come easily are the things that I'm not working really hard at. When I think about it, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting what I want is done. I'm not worried about it. But when it comes to those bigger things that we're trying to manifest, it can be harder to not think against it. But where we can fix that, or how we can fix that, is by working on our self-concept and not working on our desire. And by that, I don't mean you stop really working on your desire. I mean the work for your desire really comes in with self-concept. It comes in with, you have to believe, or you're telling yourself, sorry, the battery thing came on. You need to be having a self-concept about how you believe it, because you may not believe it at first, but if you keep saying you believe it and that you think you can have anything that you want, you believe anything can come to you, things come really quickly, and then you can also gear your self-concept towards your desire. You can gear it towards you and how you see yourself. But I think that doing that is 10 times more important than affirming all day how someone else feels about you, how your thing is coming to you. I think it's more about, I can get anything that I want. I always get what I want. And then when your desire comes up, you need to be, or with my little process that I'm trying to give here, you don't have to do anything. It's up to you. But with this process, you would, and when it comes up, you would say, I am done with it. This is done. I'm getting what I want. This process is done. I don't have to do any more work. It's done. I'm getting what I want. You don't have to say all that. You just be like, it's done. This is not a process where I have to keep putting all this effort into it. It's done. I don't have to try to make this happen. I don't have to do anything. It's done. And just quickly say it's done, or say all those things, that whatever works for you. What I like to do is, I am so used to feeling like I have to do something to manifest. So I like to, when I think about my desire, I think about it like I already have it. Kind of imagine it. You don't have to visualize if you don't like to visualize, but just kind of imagine like that feeling or whatever. It's like you have it. Don't try to force it. Just like, if I had it right now, just imagine like you have it right now. And then just move on, say it's done, and go. And so every time you think about your desire, think in that way. Imagine that you already have it, say it's done, and move on. Instead of affirming constantly like a robot. Sorry about my hand getting in the way. My other hand's getting tired holding this. But I really just wanted to get this video out. Instead of affirming all day like a robot, and I get that some of us have become really good at doing it in a way that doesn't feel robotic, but still doing that all day is taxing on my brain lately. Like at first it worked, but you just gotta, if it's working for you, just ignore this video. This is for those of you who are just tired of affirming all day and it feeling not fun at all, because manifesting should feel fun. This whole process, like I said in my last video, is about you getting back to living your life and enjoying your life again if you're not enjoying the affirming process. Or you may not be completely unhappy with it, but you're kind of taking so much time doing that you're not really taking time to do things you really want to do. So this is all about getting back to doing the things that you really want to be doing and letting the manifesting process just kind of take care of itself. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. I just wanted to put that out there that I am done with that work side of it. Like, no, the universe got this. It's not so much that the universe has it, it's more so that, like, if I'm saying it's done and I'm not worried about it, it's gonna come, because I am constantly putting out that message that it's done. So I don't have to worry about it anymore. I can imagine it if that's fun for me. I could affirm if that's fun for me, but I don't have to continue all day affirming that it's done. I don't have to. That tends to create a lot of resistance for some people. So hopefully this resonates with some people. If it doesn't, just take what does resonate. If nothing does, let it go, move on, find another video. All right, thank you guys. I hope you guys have a great week. I'm gonna have a great week because I'm on vacation.